Welcome everybody, a new video, a new great designer, and we're gonna make something wonderful with Lisianthus, of course. With me today I've got the amazing Mark Frank. Mark, welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much, John, for inviting me.
Yeah.
Nice day. I'm gonna make something.
Yeah. So
I prepared already a couple of things. It's sort of like a frame, but not really.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an interesting, different technique, I think, with some leftover what you have in the store. This is a little bit of fabric and some wire, very easy, simple technique. And then, of course, later on, we'll add some greens and some Lisianthus.
Of course, because there's no Lisianthus on the table yet, but we need the table
The
now.
space, yeah. I'm sorry about that, but
No problem.
you know. So actually, we're going to fold it into two,
Yeah.
and it's like knitting.
Okay.
You know, it's
As a florist, you need to.
be very inventive.
Yeah.
So now it's in half. The other way around.
This way goes faster, but.
Yeah, no, that will take.
So we're gonna fold it in two like this.
Yes.
You see, not only listen, but look carefully.
Also, look.
what a designer is doing, otherwise it looks a bit strange. So just knitting, okay.
Sort of like stitching, needle, and
Yeah.
like some wire.
Perfect, let me see if I can do that.
I think you can.
So Mark, tell me, when did your interest in flowers start?
Yeah, long time ago, my grandmother used to have a really big garden
Yeah.
and also a small greenhouse.
Okay.
And what she did is she had those little summer flowers, the orange ones.
Yeah.
And she used to, make them herself and then
Yeah.
put them in the garden for the whole summer season.
Okay.
And then she started also with tomato plants and cucumbers, and I was always the weekend with her,
Yeah.
you know, and she took me into that small greenhouse and she showed me, and actually I think that's where it sort of started. And later on I had some small plants in my bedroom, and
Yeah.
they were growing. I think that's where it really started.
Okay.
And then my teacher told me, like, okay, what's your hobby? Well, I do plants by myself in my bedroom. And
Yeah.
he said, well, let's get you to an education that already, gets you in contact with, greens and flowers and plants. And so that's where it actually started.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
So then you went to school to become a florist, or was it more for growing, or?
Both.
Okay.
It was an agricultural school.
Yeah.
So it wasn't only flowers, it wasn't only plants, but it was also farm animals.
Yeah.
So I've been, into the...
Milking a cow and
Yeah.
making a bouquet
Yeah.
the same day.
Yeah. So that was really funny. It was a great school. And after that one, I went to Aalsmeer, to one of the schools over there,
Yeah.
in the heart of the center heart of the flower industry, of course. So yeah, and afterwards, when I finished my high school, I went to Canada to live over there and work over there for quite some time.
Wow, nice.
So yeah, it was a really interesting time.
Did it help you to, after school, go to a different country, different culture, different way, maybe even of usage of flowers?
Yeah, it helped me to look beyond what I've learned on school, of course,
Yeah.
but also helped me with the language. My parents thought that was really important, and I could combine it in a foreign country. And learn and to be by myself. And mind you, I was 19 at that time that I went.
Yeah.
First time in the airplane. I mean, that's something.
Yeah.
But up to today, I still am grateful and thankful for my parents that they said, well, you have to go.
Yeah.
So, because I still, sometimes I really think that it will make you like more of an adult at that
Yeah.
time. So yeah, I was really happy over there.
Oh,
Had a
nice.
great time.
Yeah.
Had 2 different jobs, not at the same time, but one was, not so nice anymore. So I changed to another company, and
Yeah.
that they did a lot of events. So that was interesting to see as well. The other one was just a flower shop,
Yeah.
selling flowers, talking to the customers. But the other one was really like an event,
Okay.
like weddings, parties, and those type of things.
So look,
Yeah.
more or
Well,
less.
I mean, and we're gonna attach like a stand to make sure that it will sort of like disappear in between the Lisianthus
This
to
is,
hold it up a little bit more.
this is what I like about Mark. He's making use of
The
every
most weird materials there are.
So for your price tags, we're now using as a base for our frame. You just attached it.
Yeah,
Oh, like
because of the metal wire, it's fairly easy to attach. I mean, and it disappears into the flowers, so you don't have to. Of course, you can, a nice ribbon around it or some tape or something, but it disappears. So
Why not?
I don't. No. So
We really need a bigger table
yeah.
or a smaller design. But hey,
No, yeah, it's here. Let me just. I will just move over just a little bit more. Now the next thing. Stapler.
yeah. And
This
flowers?
is already done. I mean,
Okay.
it's fairly simple. You either can do this with fabric, or maybe some paper that is a little bit more waterproof.
Yeah.
I mean, and as you can tell, it's fairly simple to do. I mean, it doesn't take a long time. Some leftover paper from the store.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have to be like one big one, but it can also be small types,
Different-
or
yeah, so you can combine different colors as well.
for example. So
Nice.
let's get the flowers because I'm ready for that already.
It's time for some Lisianthus magic. And there they are. So next step, Mark.
Next
We've got
step.
Lisianthus, and we've got a leaf that a lot of people think it's an aspidistra, especially now
Yeah.
that we've got Mr. Aspidistra over here. But it isn't.
No, that's true.
is it?
It's black tie.
Yeah.
At least that's the common name if you order it. Black tie leaf.
Cordyline black tie.
Yeah. And it's also a very versatile leaf, especially the colors, of course, very, very nice.
Yeah.
But you can do amazing thing with it. Same as the aspidistra leaves. But for this bouquet, just keep it simple.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I only have one stapler, but
So
and I just, fold it, put a couple of staplers in it. Of course, there is another way. You can tie it with some tape, of the floral tape you
Yeah.
can put around if you don't have like a stapler, but this is just the most easy and fastest way to do.
this is the quick fix.
The quick fix. And then again, if it disappears into the Lisianthus and in between the fabric,
Yeah.
I mean, you don't see the technique for it.
So we left at Canada. I was thinking, what was Canada?
Yeah, Canada.
You went back to Holland, or?
Yeah, I went back to Holland. I had different jobs. I started with my old company that during my school period, I was there, on a Saturday, working on a Saturday.
Yeah.
I also had different jobs, but actually I already started with my own company at that time.
Okay.
I've worked several jobs. One was in a garden center, especially 3 months before Christmas.
Yeah.
At the garden center cafe, they needed somebody just to fill up my hours during the week. Then also I worked at the record store. I've been bartending.
Okay.
I mean,
Man of many talents.
different jobs. But then again, I also had some assignments already, with my company. And from there on, it progressed into, going to different countries, traveling for the flowers, helping people out, and so on and so on. And that's what I still do up to today. That I travel a lot, even more than before. For flowers, it takes me almost everywhere.
Yeah, nice.
Almost everywhere. Yeah.
So it's really, in the beginning you didn't have enough work as a florist or as a freelance florist, so you needed to do some other jobs as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you say that correctly. As a freelance florist, so I just, if there was something, I just went for it and got my money, and just to earn money. Yeah.
So you see, if you start as a freelancer, don't worry if you also need to do another job. You've got a lot of actors who do waitering as well. So.
Oh yeah. Why not?
It's an actor, it's a florist, it's all in one.
If it didn't work out with the floristry, I always could have gone back to whatever, because you know what it is.
Yeah.
So that was also my thinking about it. Like, okay, let's just do it, see what it is. If it doesn't work out, then I always can go back.
Yeah. And probably in your mind, you always had the dream, okay, I want to be the florist, and then you didn't mind to be a waiter or have another job as well, as long as you could progress as a florist.
To me, all the jobs and work that I have been doing in all the years previous, you have to see the enjoyment about your job.
Yeah.
Talk to people, be nice. I mean, that helps you, forward.
Yeah.
That's, my opinion. I mean, and it helped me. It helped me. I always enjoyed it. Every job that I did, I always enjoyed it.
Nice. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
So next step.
Next step. Now we're going to roll it.
Roll it.
Not design it, but roll it.
Okay, we're going to roll it. So you were a baker as well.
Oh yeah.
We're going to roll a croissant or something.
Well, sort of looks like it, yeah. Now it's, I always try to see what you can do with flowers, see what you can do with materials.
Yeah.
It takes some time to, really, think about how it's going to look. Of course, with all the years of experience, you have a lot of, that visually how it's going to look.
Yeah.
And of course, this one I already tried a couple of times before, and it worked out. And I think it's, it's something different.
Yeah.
I mean, I can make a regular bouquet with greens, that's it. But just to experience the materials and to make it different, I think that's always nice, to show. So what are we going to do? I'm doubling it up because then it will create some more effects in the bouquet. I'm just going to lay one leaf in it.
Try to be on the table as well here.
Yeah. You want to move over a little bit?
No, I'm okay.
You're okay?
You just need the stapler because...
Oh, that one.
You need to start good. Yeah. Now we're ready.
Okay. Then I take one leaf, I take one Lisianthus. So the leaf will be sort of on top of the same height as
The fabric.
as the fabric.
Yeah.
And of course it's about the Lisianthus, so I'm going to stick the Lisianthus out a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I turn it. And again.
But now, Mark, you are still doing a lot of things within the floristry.
Yeah.
And decorating as well.
Yeah. What I now do mostly is designing, developing new products.
Yeah.
Bouquet lines for one of the companies I work for in the United States.
Yeah.
And I also do a lot of, exhibitions, shows. to
Nice.
present that new lines or new bouquets.
Yeah.
You know, for the companies to, of course, make money out of it because they're selling that product.
Yeah.
So for me, yeah, it makes it really interesting. I mean,
can imagine.
yeah.
And is designing for yourself or for other florists different than for supermarkets?
Yeah, because supermarkets, of course, they have a particular view because of the price.
Yeah.
So yeah, and you really have to take in consider what kind of supermarket is it, where are they? Demographics is a really
Yeah.
big part of it. So yeah, it's different, but I mean the company that I work for, not full time because I also have different other jobs to do.
Yeah.
They know that I can do it, and they don't have like a certain, you know, specific, you know, boundaries for me.
Yeah. Okay. So they trust you and
They
say,
trust me, and at a certain moment, they just, you know, I'm design a bouquet,
Yeah.
and then they will adjust it according to price or
Oh, yeah.
how many stems they want to have. I mean, it's not so much about, you know, how the bouquet eventually is, but it's more within those boundaries
Yeah.
of
You have
stem
a
count.
budget. Yeah.
Yeah, stem count or price.
It's a really interesting technique here. And I think I'm squeezing it too tight.
Yeah,
It's a
it takes
fun-
it takes a little bit of a, I don't know how you say it, twist or
Yeah. I can see, and like we can see, it's really a job to be a florist or a designer. It's not like, okay, I can directly do it myself.
no, I mean, you know, it's I've already been doing this for let's say almost 30 years that I
Yeah.
have my business. You know, and during all those years of working with flowers, it's interesting because
I'll
you
just
always
take one leaf from you.
sure,
instead,
yeah,
okay?
yeah, yeah.
Just missed one leaf.
It's interesting to see and talk to your coworkers. You know, see what they are up to.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and with every time you are working for a company, you always pick up something.
Yeah. But also, I think working with different designers on
Working with different
exhibitions.
designers, with exhibitions and stuff like that. I mean, it makes it, yeah, really interesting.
Is there a floral dream you still have? I mean, you already been to a lot of places and everything, but is there something you really would like to do in terms of floral?
Not specific.
No?
No, because I have been, in those 30 years, I've been to so many different and crazy places already. You know, it could be a wedding that is like $200 million wedding or
Yeah.
something. I mean, I've done that already. I mean, I know that it takes a lot of effort, tons and tons of flowers. I mean, is there really a dream? No, just to enjoy flowers and make people happy
Yeah.
with my flowers or my designs or my
Beautiful Lisianthus.
beautiful Lisianthus.
Yeah.
You know, make people happy. That's my, you know, prime core of doing flowers.
Yeah.
Now,
Wow, great.
so
Really nice to learn more from you personally, but also making design with this yeah, wonderful technique. I see I need to practice it a bit more.
just a little bit.
Yeah, but it looks perfect. If you want to try it, or you try to make it, send us a picture as well. We'd love to see how the result for your bouquet was. And if you want to see more of beautiful Lisianthus designs, different designers. Please like and subscribe for more of those videos.